मेरे ताइक्वांडो का नाम है मार्शल आर्ट जिम। मैं 3 साल से जिम सीखती हूँ और मैं स्वस्थ और अच्छा बनना चाहती हूँ। When I am 3 years old, I started Taekwondo.
मैं ताइक्वांडो इसलिए सीखता हूँ क्योंकि मैं अपनी कंट्री को रिप्रेजेंट करना चाहता हूँ एक ओलंपिक लेवल पे। अपनी कंट्री के लिए गोल्ड लाना चाहता हूँ ताइक्वांडो में ओलंपिक लेवल।
India is fast developing into a major contender in the international Taekwondo arena. Call it a bend towards more health-conscious life, Indians today are accepting as well as exploring new fitness regimes. And now Indians are taking to Taekwondo not just as an Olympic sport but also as an important fitness routine. With over 1 million active Taekwondo practitioners in India, we have been participating in almost all official international level championships.
This is a sport where it helps you, some flexibility is there, some strength training is there, and a lot of concentration and mental, concentration is there.
And my son is 9 years old. He is enjoying a lot here. He is learning for last 5 years. I am coming here. Yes. He was just 4 when we joined. So till now he is black belt, and he has learnt a lot from here.
1 साल हो गया, वो सीख रही है, बच्चा भी बहुत एंजॉय कर रहा है और हम पेरेंट्स को भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
ताइक्वांडो का फ्यूचर काफ़ी अच्छा है, काफ़ी ब्राइट है। और मेन क्या है, हम लोग जो बच्चों को मोटो कर रहे हैं, फोकस कर रहे हैं, ये करते हैं फॉर सेल्फ डिफेंस। जो ताइक्वांडो गेम है ये ओलंपिक स्पोर्ट्स है, एक रिकॉग्नाइज्ड गेम है ये, तो इसका काफ़ी अच्छा फ्यूचर है।
Different accounts attribute the start of Taekwondo in India to different sources. Some sources cite the March 1974 emigration of Jimmy Jacquiani from Vietnam as the start of Taekwondo in India.
1976 में ताइक्वांडो फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया स्थापना हुआ। इसके बाद पूरा हिंदुस्तान में फैल गया, जम्मू कश्मीर से लेके कन्याकुमारी तक ये ताइक्वांडो में फैल गया। आज के तारीख में ताइक्वांडो हिंदुस्तान में 7 लाख स्टूडेंट हैं और हर शहर में लोग, हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में ताइक्वांडो में लोग जाने लगा।
While the other sources cite 1981 emigration of Korean Great Grand Master Seong-dong Chang, which led to the start of Taekwondo in our country, there is another claim according to which Master Puran Andrew Gurung introduced Taekwondo to India after returning from Hong Kong. Gurung had studied Taekwondo under Master Lee Pyong Pal from 1969 to 1974. And since 1974, he has been promoting Taekwondo after earning his second Dan under the Great Grand Master. He initially started Taekwondo classes in Kalimpong, Darjeeling and Sikkim. Later, he expanded his trainings to Kolkata, south of India, northeast and northern parts of India.
In India, there are no special martial arts.
Yeah.
Many people practice yoga, but mostly ladies. And I have seen many gentlemen have a good belly. So we need some practice, physical exercise we need. So in that sense, Taekwondo is very good for make their body fit and getting confidence for self themselves.
Indian people beating some another country, Japanese, Australian, Russian, Korean also. So 2 girls bronze medals. 47 country coming.
Where?
In Korea.
Oh.
47 country coming, they will get bronze medals. Yeah, this championship very tough. You know, G game means ranking games. Many country people very interested because this ranking get some Olympic ticket also get direct. That's why many people coming.
The art of Taekwondo was introduced for the first time in national games conducted by Indian Olympic Association, the IOA, at New Delhi in the year 1985. The TFI had arranged special demonstration by Korean experts at the residence of then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi in New Delhi on 17 March 1986. Rajiv Gandhi was so impressed that he promised to extend all possible help to Taekwondo and the Taekwondo Federation of India, the TFI. This led to instant recognition of Taekwondo Federation of India in 1988 by the Department of Youth Affairs and Sports, the Government of India, and the authority to have its corresponding units in all states and union territories of India. Today, about 350,000 Taekwondoans are learning Taekwondo in 586 centers with its affiliated members, Taekwondo Association in states and union territories, boards and schools under Taekwondo Federation of India, the TFI.
Taekwondo is a martial arts.
Okay.
Yeah, martial arts. Martial arts, you know very well. Some good body, some thinking.
Yeah.
Our class of some beginner, every day is 1 hour practice.
Okay.
And some athletics, some player, some they want some participation player. There are almost 4 to 8 hour practice here.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
But for commoners, it is 1 hour is okay.
Yeah, beginner is 1 hour. That's okay. But when they get some black belt, so first to get black belt, they can participation Taekwondo championship. My target 2024 France Olympic.
Okay.
Yes.
You are sending Indians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is Taekwondo's story in India, but our purpose is to take you to the land of Taekwondo and to tell you how Taekwondo came into being. So let's take you to South Korea.
I'm at Kukiwon, the heart of Taekwondo. It's the national sports of Korea, and they say that today more people are practicing Taekwondo than any other form of martial arts.
The name Taekwondo is derived from the Korean word Tai, meaning foot, Kwon, meaning fist, and Do, meaning way off. So literally, Taekwondo means the way of foot and fist. Within Korea, there were 5 major martial art academies at Kwons. They were called Moduk Kwon, Jiro Kwon, Changmu Kwon, Chungdo Kwon, and Songmu Kwon. Within these schools lie a variety of styles such as Kong Soo Do, Tai Kwon, Su Bak Do, Tang Soo Do, and Kwong Pak. The way of teaching and employing many of techniques varied as much as the number of schools. In 1955, the Board of Instructors, historians and prominent society members sat down to coordinate all the schools and select a name for this fabulous unified art. And in April 1955, a new name was adopted from a group of names suggested by the board. Since then, this art has been called Taekwondo. In 1962, the Korean Amateur Sports Association recognized the Korean Taekwondo Union, which later became to be known as Korean Taekwondo Association, the KTA. In May 28, 1973, the World Taekwondo Federation was officially established at Kukiwon. its headquarters now by Dr. Onyon Kim.
여기서 지금 국기원 시범단에서 시범을 하고 있는 단원들은요, 전문적인 선수들입니다. 그래서 저와 마찬가지로 태권도의 우수성을 알리기 위해서 태권도를 여러 사람들에게 알리고 홍보하기 위해서 태권도 시범을 전문적으로 배우고 있는 선수들이. 태권도는 그냥 제 인생입니다. 제가 지금 태권도를 수련한 지가 한 37년 정도 됐거든요. 이 좋은 태권도, 이 좋은 운동을 많은 사람들에게 알려주고 배움의 동기를 주기 위해서 태권도 시범을 하고 있습니다.
Taekwondo is practiced in South Korea from the very early in the childhood, and that is why when the children grow, they contribute their utmost in the development of the country. They gain accuracy in self-defense, in attack, and also in their professional lives. And I think that Taekwondo is one of the factors in the development of South Korea.
Today in Korea, there are more than 100,000 active Taekwondo practitioners, of whom around 15,000 are serious athletes. Taekwondo is now practiced in 208 countries with 5 continental unions. A lot of Taekwondo practitioners and enthusiasts from world over visit Gukgiwon, the official headquarters for the Korean martial arts of Taekwondo.
I do practice Taekwondo back in Denmark. In Copenhagen, Taekwondo is quite a popular sport. I think in my country we have over 30 dojangs or clubs around the country, and it's quite a popular sport both amongst kids but also for grown-ups. Gukgiwon is doing a lot to encourage the sports outside of Korea to make a taste of Korea in other countries.
At Gukgiwon, practitioners of Taekwondo can become certified instructors, undergo tests to climb the ranks, and attend the institute's Taekwondo Academy.
태권도는 이제 자기 수련, 그러니까 정신 수련, 신체 단련, 자기 보호 이거를 중점으로 둔 이 무도 스포츠에서 출발을 해가지고요. 이게 70년대 경기화되면서 이 겨루기, 품새 이런 것들이 경기화되면서 이제 세계화가 됐죠. 스포츠로 발전한 태권도가 지금 현재 시대에서는 이 관람 문화 상품으로서의 가치가 높아지고 있는 상태라서 이 공연 문화로서의 그 역할을 지금은 태권도 시범이 수행하고 있습니다.
Gukgiwon's another aim is to develop and promote awareness of Taekwondo as a sport and as part of Korea's cultural heritage. It is documented that martial arts began 2300 years ago in Korea. Known as martial arts and the way of life, the evolution of Taekwondo was a direct result of happenings in Korea long ago. It all started with the need to use one's hands, arms, legs and feet to disarm or disable those who had weapons. Taekwondo, which focuses mostly on kicks, may have been part of the history of Korean population to protect themselves. Some researchers believe that cave drawings from around 50 BC depict fighters doing martial arts poses that look a lot like early form of Taekwondo. Taekwondo's own history, however, starts with the establishment of 3 kingdoms in Korean peninsula, namely Silla, founded in 57 BC, Goguryeo, founded in 37 BC, and Paekje, founded in 18 BC. The Silla kingdom, initially the smallest of the kingdoms, needed help from Paekje to defend itself against Goguryeo, the kingdom to the north, as well as against the pirates. Paekje had a rudimentary style of martial arts, and soldiers of Paekje taught the soldiers of Silla. Chin Hyung, 24th king of Silla, took martial arts training a step further. He included it to be a part of military training and thus began a group of young fighting men named Hwangrang-do. These Hwarang-do soldiers thus learned an early form of Taekwondo called Sabuk. Hwarang-do military conquest helped to defend the enemies and eventually unite 3 separate kingdoms of the Korean peninsula. In 936 AD, Wangkwon founded the Goryeo kingdom. Subak, Su meaning hand and Bak meaning fight, was a style of martial arts practiced during Koryu dynasty by Hwang Rangdo, both for health and for self-defense. During the reign of Queen Uijong between the years 1147 to 1170, Subak fighters were greatly respected and Subak was recognized as national pastime, much as cricket is recognized in India today. Subak was not just confined to Hwang Rangdo and military but was also taught to commoners, something which went a long way to increase its popularity and with that the number of practitioners. During the 1300s, the Subak style of martial arts developed in Taekwondo, tracing history to current name of Taekwondo with an emphasis on kicking. Taekwondo became the national sport until Japanese occupied the country in the year 1909. After the Japanese invasion of Korean Peninsula, all Korean culture was suppressed from 1909 to 1945. Anything connected to Korean heritage, arts or practices were held illegal. Subak and Taekwondo masters went into hiding or traveled to other countries, teaching and influencing modern Taekwondo forms.
The art of Taekwondo got lost during the occupation of Korea by Japan, but after it became independent, it became stronger than ever before.
In 1980, the International Olympic Committee, the IOC, recognized WTF, making Taekwondo a demonstration sport for 1988 and 1992 Olympic Games. Today, Taekwondo is an official event at the Olympic Games.
Basically, in Olympics 2020, it is coming in 2020, but hope so how IOA will conduct it, that's only matters. We usually do practice for make a goal for like Olympics or like Asian Championships, Asian Games, national events, and we have participated in national events. We made our full KCC team have made it gold medal in national levels. Taekwondo actually have some other kind of skills also, like some gymnastics also, some advanced kicking also. So these types of kicks provoke me to do Taekwondo more and more. I have got selected for World Championships in 2018 held in China, and I got selected for Asian Games selection trials.
Korean masters are very limited, and they teach Indian good Taekwondo players, and the Indian teachers teaching Indian students.
Oh, right.
So it's not just depend too much on Korean masters. Okay. There are many potential of Indian masters.
Okay.
So we'll fully depend on Indian masters and let them spread more for the Indian, self-defense and fitness of Indian youngsters.
Centuries after its evolution, the art of Taekwondo is just as exciting as ever, and under the leadership of World Taekwondo Federation, it has grown into an international art and sports practiced in over 190 countries worldwide.
Taekwondo began in South Korea as a mode of self-defense. Later, it took the shape of art form and also it became the part of Korean culture. Now, in the whole world, almost 70 million people are practicing Taekwondo. And one of the best things that India is also following Taekwondo in a very big way. And it has become a major sport in Olympic Games too. Akhilesh Suman for Rajya Sabha television with Rahul Mahajan and camera person Manoj Kumar in Seoul.